Guys, and welcome to another video of my NBA 2K26 Can I Turn This Team into a Champion Within 3 Years series. It used to be known as the What If series. Basically, what I do in these videos is take the reins as, I don't know, if you want to call it like general manager of these teams, and we see if we can turn the team from, eliminated team to champion within a 3 year time period. As I'm doing this video, it's quite a few days removed from when the team that we're focusing today on has been eliminated. As of today, the conference finals are set, so we do know the final four teams alive. And in this video, we'll be covering the Minnesota Timberwolves. So yes, now the Timberwolves are a team who I think they're in a great spot for their future. They have a superstar on their team already, which is a lot more, I can say, than a lot of other teams in the NBA. Seems like Anthony Edwards is happy where he is right now. Um, I think they have yet to kind of tailor the team around him. So I think that's something to look out for. I think they were kind of feeling out what they were gonna be like with him. I think we're at that point now that the team is out of the playoffs, I think it's time for them to maybe flip the switch to cater to Anthony Edwards' ability. That being said, this is the team we're working with. So Anthony Edwards, only 24 years old still. He's been in the league now 6 years. That's amazing to I can't even fathom that. 6 years he's already been in the league. 96 overall. We got Julius Randle, who, I don't know, he disappeared a little bit. As you can see here, if it's up to date, his stats in that last game, he only had 3 points. Yeah, Rudy Gobert and him combined for 3 points. That is just not going to cut it. I mean, I think they played great, considering they took the Spurs to 6 games, but ultimately, couldn't get it done in the end. Rudy Gobert, Jaden McDaniels, Io DeSunmu, he played up. Wow, an 85 overall is what they gave him. A little shocked by that, but I mean, I'm a fan of his ever since he was at where? Illinois? Yeah. I loved watching him in the first time I watched him was in the Big Ten tournament, and he was really just kind of jumping off the page. Thought he was a really great prospect. I guess he just didn't show enough in his time in college. He got the second round pick, but I think he's blossoming into a really capable potential starter, maybe just a guy off the bench who can get you some good minutes. But I mean, he stepped up massively when DiVincenzo got that torn Achilles. So that's really going to hurt our run here with that injury. Because Dante's a guy who, is an NBA champion. He's pretty cold-blooded kind of player. Does all the little things, I would say, and he's very clutch as well. So don't know how long this injury is going to take him out, but I hope he bounces back for us. But it's looking like this is going to be the last year for Mike Conley. It seemed like that maybe a couple years ago, but yeah, especially because the Wolves they did trade him, and it was a miracle he found his way back. Because Wolves were able to get the Sonmu out of those trades, so it was good for them to get their guy that they want back. But I think with this Wolves run, we either try to keep this team as together as possible, or we kind of shift a little bit. Don't know if Gobert's going to be sticking around this entire video, but I mean, 33 years of age, he's on a pretty hefty contract. Don't know if that's going to be sustainable long term. And same kind of deal with Randall, especially because he disappeared a little bit in the playoffs. He's 31 years old. And yeah, don't know if the better years are behind him at this point. Um, but okay, so yeah, we already know who is going to be in the conference finals. So we did see the Cavs beat the Pistons in 7. So we will go ahead and sim the rest of the series. And like I said, once we are finished with the um, this year, it starts now. As soon as we win a championship, it's over. Game over. We accomplished what we set out to, and we give ourselves a 3 year window. So after the third season of the sim, it's over. That's it. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Um, so as we simmed ahead here, it's Thunder and Knicks in the finals, and Knicks in four. Wow, a little surprised by that. I hate how they implemented in 2K these improvement points. It's so stupid. I don't know why those things weren't just like simulated in the past, because they were in the past, but I'm not sure why they added that. So as you see, we have some NBA retirements. So no LeBron, which is a little bit of a surprise because he usually is a guy who retires at this point. Yeah, Kyle Lowry, Al Horford, Kevin Love, Westbrook, DeAndre Jordan. You know, some usual names that pop up in these sims I've done. League meetings, we're not going to change any rules because we want it to be as similar to reality as possible. Not trying to get us an advantage or an excuse to claim if we don't get it done. Um, but yeah, another thing I hate about 2K, let me just go on a rant real quick. For some reason, they put the lottery in the off season, which isn't the case. We already know how the lottery shook out. Yes, here they have the Wizards at 1 and Clippers at 2, but yeah, I mean this is an impossible draft lottery result because the Clippers have the Pacers pick, but it's protected for top three. So I don't know why 2K allows that to happen. It's actually kind of disgraceful that they don't understand the use of protections in this game, but for some reason they decided to do it in the off season when we already well know when the draft or what the draft order is right now. But anyway, we'll move on. Second round picks. Yes, I understand that this game was made like a year ago, but I mean they constantly update it, so they should be able to stay on top of that. Like, I mean, clearly they updated the teams that are still alive in the playoffs. I don't know why they can't, update the lottery results. I don't know, but all right, so we'll trade. I want to trade out of the second round. I know we just gave up an additional second there, which wasn't great, but I do want to trade out. We'll trade away some players on this team that I just don't see being reliable options. I mean, like slow-mo Kyle Anderson, 75 overall at 32 years old, getting almost 10 mil a year. If we round up, I think we could do better. I mean, Buddy Hield, we get some first round picks, unprotected, mind you. Sam Merrill is another option, but they want a first round pick on top of that. I mean, we could do the Pistons pick, but we already have the Pistons pick for this year, so All right, if we trade, let's do the Timberwolves via Cavs from Memphis. I think let's do the Phoenix pick from the Rockets. Kind of like that one. And then what other options do we have here? So Behringer, Dante. I mean, these other guys I do want to keep around for at least one more year. So we'll just sim ahead to pick 28, see what's available. Tonde Yusofu. Like, none of these guys I think are worth taking just because we're looking for a player who can like contribute right away or possibly, get a second year to kind of mature. So like a guy like Brandon Berry's there would be ideal. He's picked 18th. Okay. So maybe we pull the trigger on that. That's a possibility. Some first round picks there. Tyler Kolek, Dalton Connect. Again, Pistons picks. Yeah, I think we do pull the trigger on that Berries trade. Because, I mean, like, in the draft, mock drafts, like, I mean, he's looking like a top 10 pick. So, absolutely. Anytime we could get a potential top 10 pick at pick 28, essentially, I mean, we'll pull the trigger every day on that. Yeah, I mean, 75 overall at 20 years old. That's not anything to sneeze at. That's pretty good. Julian Phillips, do we want to bring him around? He came over, yeah, from Chicago. I think we're going to run into a problem with this roster in terms of cap space. So maybe we do just accept these offers for some prospects. Yeah, I'll do that for the time being. Rocco Sikorsky, 7'3" big at 20 years old, will extend. Jalen Clark, 24 years old, 2.74 mil. I'll decline that. Okay, So, Birdie writes. So we got Ayo, or Io, however you say it. Conley will play another year. I'll give him the minimum, for the loyalty that he's shown us. And I mean, he's a great locker room guy, great vet to have on our side. And Desonmu, I think 16 mil for 3 years is pretty reasonable, I'd say. Okay, so with that being said, we'd be bringing in a 2 guard and a point. So we still need a point and like 2 power forwards, call it, if we want to have like a totally even lineup. Could get Ben Simmons moving to the 3. Actually, you know what? Is there anyone else on the team that we might want to trade? And we got Phillips, Shannon, and McDaniels. Maybe we look to trade Shannon because I mean we could put I think we try to sign Simmons if we can. And then maybe just get a pick out of this. Ooh, Isaiah Joe. I think we are set though at the 2 guard spot. I like the Utah pick. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so now I'll look to get Simmons in, and we can move him to the 3. And then power forward wise, could maybe move, Bagley. I'd like to try to move Bagley to the 4 spot. So Conley will bring in Desonmu and Simmons. And then Jalen Clark. Yeah, we can renounce Rikarsky. I guess we get rid of him. Pull in Jalen Clark. How was he? He was playing pretty solid in the playoffs, was he not? Not really. He's definitely getting time though. And Bones, again, not. I love Bones when he was in Denver. I like he looked like he was a really promising prospect. Went to VCU, right? Yeah, but I don't know what happened to him. I feel like he just kind of took a step back, or maybe teams just give him less minutes or what. But I don't know. Felt like he was turning into like a guy who was. I don't know. He's just one of those guys who seemed like to be going the right direction, and just something happened for some reason. We could bring HB in here. I feel like that would be a solid vet to maybe bring in. So yeah, Bones. He's listed as a what? Point guard? I mean, can we even afford him? I know we keep like extending his rights. Okay. Yeah, we can't afford him. So yeah, we'll look to move on from him. Renounce. All right, so we'll be bringing in 5 guys. Shout out to the team. So Conley is a point guard. Desonmu at the 2. Yeah. Simmons at the 3. Bagley the 4. So we are kind of missing like one more point guard in the mix here. So Chris Dunn's a possibility. GP. Or actually, oh yeah. And then let's just adjust over here. So Simmons will move to the 3. And then Bagley will move to the 4. Okay. Right. All right. So yeah, all we are missing is a point guard. Chris Dunn, the former Timberwolves himself. Do we bring him back for S&Gs? I think we shall. All right, we'll do such and move on to advance to next year. So the biggest thing to look out for here is Randall and Gobert. So I think they're around 86, 85 overalls. So they will fall, unfortunately, because regression is BITCH. So okay, so Randall didn't drop too much. Yeah, Gobert dropped quite a bit, enough where Naz Reid they have us starting. And so I always like to do this. How many players do we add to this team that are filling in our rotation? So Conley is now our best point guard because Dante's out. 74 overall, 28 minutes per game is not ideal. So Simmons, he's in the rotation, so it's a guy we added. Bagley, another one. And Phillips. Okay, so we got 2 guys who've gonna add a little bit to this team. Actually, wait, we want to go 10 deep. So who's our 10th man if we go like this? So Chris Dunn. Shocked that Barry's isn't getting the minutes I would like him to at some point. Just want to check this out. If we go to 11 deep, would it be Barry's next up? All right, it would be Barnes. Same thing. If we go 12 deep, it would be Barry's. I like experimenting a little bit early in these sims to just kind of give us some time with the rookie, make him a little bit more comfortable, get some games under his belt, and then see if like we're able to kind of light the fire within him to maybe improve a bit to be the top in our top 10. Okay, so through 16 games, we're about 8-8, and with 10 deep, we do have him playing because Sunmu got injured, so that's the only reason why he is in the lineup. Okay. I do want to explore contract extensions. Dante will re-sign. I'll give him 2 for... Would he go 5? No. Alright, 2 for 25. Okay. Then Phillips will hold off on. But the other guys seem to be fine for now. Okay. And then I want to just... Let's write out the points of emphasis here. Crash glass, physical D, protect the paint. Yeah, I feel like we could do that. The one thing I will say about Anthony Edwards, right? I think for a first overall pick, he's lived up to the hype. I think he's one of the better first overall picks in recent years. But there are times in games where I'd like him to take over a little bit more. I think because he's been on a contending team, he's lacked that switch a little bit to kind of put the team on his shoulders, if you will. Like we see it in moments, but like for instance, like what Donovan Mitchell did his rookie year, he just like took over that role immediately. And I don't think Edwards really did that. I think sometimes he takes a little bit of a back seat. I think sometimes, it looks like he takes possessions off because he wants to get the other guys involved. I think a true, like, one of the great players, they'll get their guys involved even when they're being aggressive still. So I think maybe you can add an element of, playmaking ability or something or rather. But I think he's a phenomenal player. He's one of my favorite players. He got comps to Michael Jordan early on, and I still believe that could be the case. He's dominating this year. So year 7, Donovan Mitchell at 25, maybe he becomes the guy that I hope him to be. What I think he's capable of. 62 there, 51 against the Mavericks. 62, that's got to be his career high, right? Where do I get the career high? Yeah, 62. So he got his career high against the Thunder of all teams, so that's pretty good. So yeah, we started the season 8-8. We're going, yeah, great start after going 8-8. 35-15 through 50, and we're at February 4th right now. Just want to double check contract extensions. Everything looks snazzy. So Mike Conley, he's jumped up a little bit, so good for him. Let's see, 10 deep now. Chris Dunn's out, and then Barry's. He got better. Yeah, look at that. Rookie's balling for sure. Last game didn't miss a single shot. 17, 6 for 6 shooting. Yeah, if we do go 11 deep, is he inserted into our lineup? I might try that out. Yeah. All right, let's ride it out with Barry's as our 11th man. 37-15. I didn't think we felt needed a trade because I feel like Conley's steering the ship well. He's such a high IQ player. A little bit of like an old school point guard. He's definitely a seasoned vet, I would say. So, yeah, I'm definitely comfortable seeing him kind of steer the ship. So we are at contract extension deadline. Oh wow! So they putting Sunmu in at point, and I just want to check out Dante's injury. He might still be out for season. Because Achilles is like one of the worst injuries to come back from, 2 to 4 weeks. So he will return for a playoff run, so that's good. But hopefully Barry's can cement himself in the top 10 because when Dante's back, he will not crack the lineup, I don't think. All right, so 48-21. I think realistically, 56 wins should be our goal. Right now, we're first in the power ranking, first in the conference rank, so great job kind of returning back to what we were. 61-21. Huge season. Kate Cunningham MVP. Wow, 39.5 a game. Darren Peterson on the Clippers. Wow. I mean, it's shambolic a little bit because Clippers would never get the third overall pick. Um, yeah, so, but still, good for him. 23, 7, and 7. Igor Demin. Nice to see him get six man. Wembanyama, Defense Player of the Year, and Most Improved. How the hell does he get Most Improved Player? By the way, what? Like he's already like an MVP type player. You're telling me like 2 points per game better, 2 rebounds. I mean, he did improve across the board to be fair, and his shooting numbers went up. So yeah, kudos to him. Kate Cunningham, clutch player, coach of the year, JV Brickerstaff. Man, we should have gotten that. Finch should have gotten that. Same exact record as the Pistons, yet yeah, we don't get it. It's a bummer. All right, so wow, Peterson, first team All NBA as a rookie. Ant-Man gets second team. I mean, 31 points per game, 4.8, 4 assists. I mean, great numbers. 50, 40, 90, just shy with the free throws, but I mean, he got in the other categories. Let's see, any other Timberwolves? I don't even know why I said it like that. So yeah, no Gobert, as much as a defensive anchor he is for us. And no Berries. A little shocked by that one. Thought maybe he'd sneak in there. But, I mean, granted, 18th overall pick. But I think high expectations for him. So, okay, so Berries is in the lineup. Okay, because they replaced Dante with Conley. So Dante back, 13 points per game. So, hey, he's getting it better. Limited sample size, but, kid's still balling. And, yeah, I mean, any real injuries? They still got Gobert off the bench. How many games did he start for us this year, actually? You want to check that out? 24. So, yeah, I mean, we pretty much wrote it out with Nas Reed, it seems. So we do secure the 1 seed. We play Golden State round 1, who still have Steph Curry, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, but still got Jimmy Buckets and Kristaps. So, I mean, it's a tough-looking Warriors squad. I mean, can Ant just kind of carry this team to victory? I mean, I don't think it'll be a sweep. I'll tell you guys that much. I mean, Steph Curry's still got it. You have to be blind not to see that. All right, Nas Reed, tell me to tweak. Whoops, did not mean to open up scouting. All right, so Nas Reed, tell me to tweak his minutes a little bit. So we're up 8 after 1. I mean, hey, we're looking good. We got 2 up lead on Golden State. All right, up 8 after 1. Good start. I mean, hey, I talked about I don't think it'll be a sweep. And man, I might be dead wrong here. Man, Ant-Man's a 98 overall. I don't know if you guys peeped that, but that is insane. Insane behavior from him. He does have that like ruthless characteristic about him that I think, old school kind of fans will appreciate. Okay, so we could go for the gentleman sweep here, but Warriors do take one from us. Okay, and they take another one. So I'm wondering what has changed. Is there an injury I don't know about? I mean, we're all healthy. But all right, they make it a series. They make it interesting. Hopefully we can win in 6 against this squad. On the road, mind you. Yeah, it looks like we'll handle business in the Bay, and we'll advance to the conference semis against Dallas. So yeah, Kyrie. It's the same team. Yeah, Tim Hardaway, Cooper Flag. Actually, wait, Tim Hardaway. Yeah, he left and came back, so a little bit different. So yeah, Dante, Ant-Man, man, 98 overall. Woo! McDaniels. I mean, he's a defensive anchor. We don't expect him to, ball out points wise. Although, I mean, 14-8 last year, 8.7, 5.3. Like to see him, jump back up a little bit. Randall's still holding it down, 87 overall. Yeah, Nas Reed. It seems like Mr. Dependable here. Old reliable. Gobert, what's he doing? 9 and 10. Yeah, I mean, off the bench, it's Can't ask for much more than that. Ben Simmons. Yeah, I mean, he's doing decent. He's decent. Bagley, we changed his position. And let's see, per 36. Yeah, not bad. Around like career high kind of stuff. So I'm good with that. So yeah, Barry's, how's he doing? We are 11 deep in the playoffs. I haven't changed that. Usually I try to keep it down to 10. But I mean, yeah, it seems like he's he's getting some good points off the bench, I would say. Yeah, I mean, he's getting around like 8 points per game, you know, and yeah, I mean, he's shooting pretty. I mean, I don't know. Actually, I take that back. He's shooting a lot for his limited time. He's getting at least like a shot a minute, it seems, which seems a little high to me because I mean he is our 11th man. But all right, so going into the conference semis against Dallas. Yeah, I mean another year in the books for Cooper Flag could be a problem. So we lose game one. Despite home court, we do fall. You know, we're human. We got hit in the nose. This is how you respond. Gotta fight back. All comes down to how you respond after getting punched in the face. All right, so we tied the series up 1 apiece. All right, so they stole one from us. We got to steal one back from them. Yeah, it looks like we will do easily. All right, game 4 in the Big D. Is that the only town that says like Big D for Dallas? I don't know. Like, you don't hear like. I mean, honestly, I might start it. As much as I hate LA, I might just start calling the Big L. Take that Big L. All right, so it looks like we'll win this game 6. Sweet. Oh, no, game 5 rather. All right, so we advance to the conference finals. Play against the San Antonio Spurs. How are we looking? A healthy lineup. Barry's still getting minutes. Hmm. I'm curious. Like, I kind of think that we're in a good spot right now where we're at, but at the same time, like, because we're playing 11 deep, we're getting less minutes to our guys. I don't really want to change it so much right now because I'm worried like if we give our guys more minutes, they might get tired. You know, then injuries might arise. So I'm a little hesitant to maybe change it back to 10 deep. You know, but keep it as 11 seems to be working. So yeah, I mean, San Antonio's gonna be a tall order. I mean, Gobert is gonna be off the bench guarding him. Naz Reid, I don't think of as like an amazing defensive player. He's capable, but I just don't know how he would do like going up against Wemby, like getting starting minutes and going up against Wemby. But yeah, we'll try it out. So Spurs Wolves are your Western Conference representatives for the conference finals. Yeah, we are blowing this team out, man. I gotta check the box score. Did Ant-Man just like take over? Wow, no one really took over. I mean, Nas Reed 23 and 9, pretty good. I mean, did we just show up defensively? Yeah, I mean, they can buy a bucket, it seems. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a team effort right there. Barry's 9 points in 9 minutes. Can't ask for much better than that. All right, so we're up 1-0. I would love to see us win 2 in a row. It's NBA playoffs. Anything can happen. All right, so 2-0. We'll take that. I mean, yeah, it's so massive that Dante was able to return back from injury when he did. I mean, I think I don't have to say it, but I will. But yeah, I mean, the fact that we have him starting and leading this team over Conley, I think is great. You know, Conley capable of steering the ship, but I think his health might have, or his body might have caught up to him come playoff time. I mean, yeah, I mean, he's doing numbers for us, so I can't fault him for that. You know, he should be praised in Minneapolis for kind of keeping the ship afloat in Dante's absence. So up 3 games to 0, I believe. I might have, like, mine might be playing tricks on me, but I think we swept. Yeah, we did, and we have a ticket to the finals. Unreal. So first year of the sim, honestly, we didn't really tweak that much. I feel like Barry's adding him was great. Kind of fell into our lap, so to speak, but I think he's been maybe the biggest difference maker on this team. So Ant-Man, 22, 6, and 4. And Kate Cunningham, the MVP right now, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And it's Pistons, Timberwolves in the finals. So yeah, it's the same Pistons team, but again, they're young teams, so in theory, everyone just got a few points better. Dante's a little banged up, sore right knee, day to day. So I mean, could have been a lot worse. Do we tweak anything here? I don't want to, frankly, because we've kept it going as we have so far. Do we have home court? I mean, we have the same record. I'm curious what the tiebreak would be. I mean, if we look at overall, same record. Okay, so they have one game better at home. We have a better conference record. Maybe it goes by division record. I know in football sometimes it goes against like points against. I mean, we edge them out there. So yeah, I do wonder what is the tiebreak for that circumstance. If you guys know in the comments, please let me know. Because as much as an NBA nerd I am, I don't know what the rule is there. Okay, so Wolves Pistons is your finals matchup. And honestly, I don't think this is too far-fetched. With both of these teams eliminated, these were the two last teams to be eliminated in the conference semi. So, yeah, I don't think it's that out of the question to see these two teams meeting up a year later. All right, so game one we take on the road, mind you. Game two, I mean, man, if we had Detroit's number, unbelievable if we were able to get this done in one season. All right, so game two, we win by 11. All right, so I mean, we are fully in that driver's seat. It doesn't matter where the Pistons go, we're taking them there. All right, so game three, can we win at home? Don't tell me this is going to be one of those series that, like, the home team loses every game. All right, so they win game three. We're still up 2-1. But guys, come on, where's the home court? Where's the urgency, guys? So no one has won a home game yet. Unbelievable. We had 2-game lead, and now it's tied, and we gave their home court right back to them. So Barry's okay. I mean, 0 points in that game, but then 14 in the next. Done. Like, why did we lose this game? Randall's getting 20 points per game. Solid. Yeah, it's not good. McDaniel's a starter. He didn't even take a shot. Like, what is that about? We just, like, barely took any shots in that game. All right, game 5. Please don't have the home team win now, of all times. Guys, we cannot be losing our mojo now. We're getting blown out. We're starting to come back in the end, but... Guys, come on. All right, I mean, yeah, we are against the walls here, guys. Gotta force a game 7. Can we please win a game at home in the finals? Can we flip the script here at least? How about that? There we go. All right, so we do force a game 7. So here it is for all the marbles. Game 7. Minnesota, Detroit. Minnesota's looking for their first ring in NBA history. Well, we're looking good. I mean, it's still early. We're up 9. Okay, up 8. Up 12. I think we're going to do it, guys. Year 1 in the sim. We're less than 2 minutes away from hoisting the Larry O. Let's check it. Unbelievable. 1 year. It's been a while since I did this in my series. And we got Mike calling me a ring. That makes me so damn happy, man. That is, like, no other guy in the league right now might deserve a ring more.
McDaniels, the triple drop.
Let's go.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
On the court for Minnesota. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Mike Conley out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Cunningham. Cunningham is doubled.
Good double
Shot clock at 6. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
That's how you up the ante.
Come on over.
Right back at him. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
This shit.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien Timberwolves.
Hey, Jaden.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And on an epic NBA Finals run, they capture the hearts of not just their fans, but basketball fans around the league.
An incredible ending to one of the more dramatic finals we've seen. Counter punches thrown between these teams for 7 games. We say it often, it's too bad you can have only one winner, but they deserve it.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Julius Randle.
Terrific initiative. Not
Nice.
content to
Okay,
let the
Gobert
game come
with
to
the
him.
steal.
He went out and made it his own.
Well, and the Pistons have Hardenstein, too.
Outside Conley.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And the Minnesota Timberwolves have done it. They are the NBA champions.
As always, fans, we appreciate all.
They go on the road and take care of business, and now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning a championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
And yeah, there you guys have it. We're able to win the finals in our first year of this sim. Unbelievable run. 21-3-4. Honestly, kind of mediocre numbers to be finals MVP, but hey, we'll take it. It's pretty amazing how this finals kind of turned out. The first 4 games were won by the away team, and then game 5, what was that? Home team won, home team, and then we like to continue that away streak. So we were able to beat Detroit again on the road. Yeah, unbelievable. I mean, just checking out this team. I mean, the fact that like guys like Randall didn't really like disappear in terms of like his overall rating. Good sign. 41 points per game in a potential elimination game is huge. Yeah, Randall saved this season. That game alone, 41 in a must-win. And yeah, and because of that, we are champions. Yeah, Dante also 27. 2 guys that came over from New York balled out in a must-win game, and because of that, we are NBA champs. And I mean, crazy to think that Simmons got a ring, Conley got a ring, Barnes got his second, Barry's ring as a rookie, and he played some good minutes. Look at that. Last 4 games, 11th man getting like 15 a game. Unreal. Chris Dunn, I mean, we needed him for defense. You know, he balled out. We'll take that. And he returns to the team that drafted him. Pretty cool to, like, you know, have those aspirations when you first arrive. You know, have the career he had jumping around. Return to the team that kind of ditched him for Jimmy Butler. and hoisted the Larry O that fans hoped he would get. I mean, he was like a six overall pick, right? So before even Anthony Edwards was there, people thought he would be the answer. Fifth overall, yeah. I mean, it's crazy how some of these NBA stories can turn out. And Dante gets his second. Bagley's second overall pick gets his first. Awesome. Gobert, if you told me that Gobert would get a ring before Wemby, when Wemby got drafted, I don't know. I don't think I would have believed that, but that has been the case. The Sonu gets a ring. Julius Randle, from like the career he's had to, be an anchor on this team, and yeah, from most improved player to being kind of outcast from the Lakers, that the game first game of his career to be injured, right? Something like that. Yeah, 2 points. 14 minutes in, he gets injured, misses the entire season. Yeah, McDaniels, defensive juggernaut he can be. Ant-Man just anchoring this team. He stepped down a bit, but hey, I mean, team basketball really worked here in these playoffs for this Wolves team. But yeah, I mean, this is it. I told you guys at the top of the video, once we won a championship, we have accomplished our goal. So I used to do a 5-year sim, now I did 3. And yeah, this proves that this Wolves team is legit. I think some people think they're not, just because they have some guys on the team that are getting a little bit older. And I mean, like Dante was out for most of the season, so don't know if he'll be the same kind of animal of a player he is when he comes back. But those Villanova boys, they got a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, so I think he'll come back hungrier than ever. You can never really count out Dante, so I think this is pretty realistic. And the Sims have done with other teams, this Minnesota team is kind of in this, realm of winning it pretty often, more often than not. And yeah, I mean, they took down a great Pistons team. Number one record in the NBA, tied with the Pistons, and we just came out on top. So yeah, that's going to do it for me in this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We have now 5 teams left to cover. One more team to cover that we know the result as of now. So yeah, stay tuned. Turn that notification bell on. And I've been CZC. See you guys next time. Peace.